Say E, A, G, L, E, S. Eagles. Say fly, Eagles fly. Yo, that man, you know what it is, you know what it is. Your boy Fully Fresh, aka the General. Listen, if you haven't done it, please make sure you hit that sub button. I appreciate it in advance. Also, it's a bell right next to it, let you know when I put up all this flavor notification. Gang, yo, that gang, what's going on, man? Listen, hold on, let me close this window because I got some things to say. Let me tell you something, man. Stop falling for the media manipulation, y'all. Now, the man is a Hall of Famer. The man has won 3 Super Bowls. The man does commentate, and that's nothing. All these commentators want to become analysts all of a sudden. Dude, stop it. All right. So, if you don't know who I'm talking about, Mr. Troy Aikman is an op. He's an op. No matter how you look at it, that dude played for the op. He played for the op down there his whole career. He's used to us as Eagles and as Eagles fans. He's used to us being an op. He was there when us as fans cheered when Michael Irvin broke his leg. He was there for these things. The pickle juice game, all like he was there. So I need people to realize where this supposed to be source is coming from. But let me tell you how he's covering this behind. He said, when I talked to Doug Pederson, this is what I got out of the conversation. And then he starts to go ahead and say things. You know how I know a lot of that is bull crap? Now, I'm not saying all of it. You know how I know a lot of that is bull crap? Because he basically didn't quote the man. But people just, everything that he said after, this is what I took in from the conversation that we had. Everything that he said after that, none of it is a quote. So to me, I don't give a damn about none of that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, he said he talked to Doug Pederson, right? He said he talked to Mr. Doug Pederson, and Mr. Doug Pederson told him that basically the organization chose Carson Wentz over him. No, what happened is you wanted to promote Press Taylor, and you wanted to promote in-house, and they're like, yo, dude, it's not working. It's not working. Like, you got to do something else. You got to. So you said you wanted to put your foot down, basically. Now, here's the thing. I have gotten on Howie Roseman about the things that I have been hearing. But my thing is, Doug put up with it. Because I'm pretty sure 2019, 2020 season is not the first season that he had to put up with this. Not only was you probably putting up with this in 2016, but after you signed, you cannot convince me that things just got like this in 2020. You cannot convince me that just happened after you won a Super Bowl. This had to be happening before you won a Super Bowl. You cannot convince me that Doug Pederson just lost power. Doug Pederson just lost power all of a sudden. No, he's been doing it, and this has been going on, and I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. A lot of it is on him. A lot of it is on him. For you to sign a extension after you won a Super Bowl, with all these things that was going on, with you not being able to pick your players, and you not being able to pick your personnel, and this and that, and all this, you still signed an extension, right? So, as much as I grind Howie up about doing these things and about taking this away from Doug Pederson, you've been putting up with it for the last 4 to 5 years. Now, all of a sudden, once you put your foot down, it's all bloviated. Now all of a sudden it's you being bullied. Now all of a sudden it's you been a puppet. I've been saying you was a puppet the last 2 years. Go check the tape, y'all. Go check the tape. I've been saying Doug Pederson was a puppet the last 2 years. Once I seen that he came on national TV and said that his guys would be back, and then they was fired. Not only 17 hours later. Yeah. Here's the thing. Carson Wentz is the quarterback. I don't see, my thing is, even if this is true, that he wanted to move on with Jalen Hurts and not Carson, that goes to me prove that I was right the whole time, this whole season. I've been saying it. Am I right or am I wrong? Comment below, let me know. I've been saying I think Doug is trying to sabotage Carson Wentz. Because from what I've been hearing, now I'm hearing that, Doug wanted Jalen Hurts to play the whole time. And it's looking like that. We seen different play calling. We seen not really situational football. He still didn't run the ball enough. But we seen different plays. We seen trick plays. We seen all this stuff when Hurts finally get in. Everything was so manila for Carson. You wasn't moving Carson out the pocket. You was letting him take a freaking beating. Listen, man, y'all give me my flowers while I'm here. I was telling y'all this. Now it's coming out that he wanted Jalen Hurts from the rip. And probably Carson didn't want him as coach. All right, cool. Why would I want somebody as my coach that sit there and let me take a freaking beating? 198 quarterback hits, and you only run the ball 146 times. I'm sorry, switch it. 146 quarterback hits, and you ran the ball 198 times. That's just in what was that, week 12? Come on, man. Are you freaking kidding me? I wouldn't like my coach neither. I gotta take a 3-hour ice bath after every damn game. I'm getting my ass kicked. Listen, we got some disturbing news too, y'all. Jeff Stoutland, one coach that I very, very like. To see what he did with Jordan Mailata, to see what he did with Big V. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he had a hand in Jason Peters' Hall of Fame career. Lane Johnson could be a Hall of Famer. Jason Kelsey, improving him. Because I remember in 2016, he was horrible. Improving him. Lineman after lineman. Jack Driscoll now. You know what I mean? Who knows what he does with Dillard? I don't know. But to hear that this guy might go back to Alabama, that's how you know this organization is just messed up. He's taking a step down to do the same thing, but just in a winning organization. Think about it for a minute, y'all. What coaches do you know by their own? But now, it didn't happen. I'm not saying that it will. I'm saying that it's reports. But it didn't happen. But just to hear that is disgusting. For a coach to say, you know what? I think I'm a downgrade. Because downgrading is upgrading to me. I don't like the way this organization is being ran. We not winning. It's too much turmoil between the coaches and the front office. I'm out of here. Catch you later. I'm a big guy, but I'm going to get up out of here fast. Where do we go from here, y'all? How we need to give up some control. Yes. We hearing more and more that Jeffrey Lurie has more and more input. And I understand it. I mean, it's your money, it's your team. I get it. You just need them football guys, man. You need them football guys that have final say. You know what I mean? The John Dorsey. I would like to see Deuce have more input on who we draft and who we pick up and free agency and who goes to the practice squad and all that kind of stuff. Football guys. I'm not saying that just because you play football, you probably know more, but you get a better feel when you played in the game. You know the speed. You've been next to the speed. You played against the ops. You know what it's like when that guy has it and when he don't. More than the guy that pushes papers. Sorry, that's just facts. That is just facts. Let me ask you this. Would you want somebody to, if you needed a new transmission, would you want somebody that work on cars, right? And know how to drive cars rather than somebody never drove a day in their life? Never drove. But you want to let them work on your car? Come on, man. I mean, it's simple. It's simple things, man. I don't know, yo. I don't know where this organization goes from here. But we gotta step it up. We gotta step it up. This off season, we gotta step it up. Meaning, it gotta be a good hire at coach, man. And Jeffrey Lurie, and also Howie Roseman. I gotta take a step back, man, when it comes to these players. Want to talk about the money and all that? I'm cool. Y'all got that. Take a step back when it comes to these players. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Yo, that.
Stay Philly, stay fresh.